Oh, here we are, guys. We're back on Arcane Realms, and I'm gonna show you this thing we were talking about. We had our match the other day on this map, and I'll have the video link in the description. But need that. Talked about setting up a gas cannon again, and do want to show you that here. I also want to show a few other things on this map. This map just kind of brought out the creativity in us. What do I need? This map just has so much possibility to it. You can just do a lot of crazy cool things with it. And we just kept discovering more and more things we could do with it. So, down here, we could set this up. Now, I need some iron bars. I could steal them off the fence there. Or just need 6 iron. And we're placing him in here. Now, I need a 4x4 box from here. 4x4x4. That's good. So pretty much just need to come down here. I would have come down here, mined out this little area here, and place. I'll mine this out. It kind of gives them a little bit better of an angle too. Yeah, that'll work. Oh. Place the iron bars right along there. Place the blocks back in. And let me get some glowstone so I can see here. I'm gonna just mine my way out of here. Just kind of give myself an exit. Well, I would have came in another way already. Go ahead and set the difficulty. And I just need to place the Ghasts right here. Now, Ghasts are 5. They need a 5x5 area to spawn, because they spawn in a central block. So, but they are 4x4 wide, so when I place it, I just need to... He'll start taking damage by being partially in the wall over here and partially in the wall over here. So I just kind of need to shove him into place with my character, and he'll be set. So I'll even go into game mode. Just move him into place, and he's good to go. Can even go in here. I don't think he'll hit me. I think I need to be right in the middle for him to hit me. And I'll just get out. And he's set. So the plan here is to just kind of set him and forget him. He's now our 5th teammate. He's entirely covering the second wool dungeon by himself, and he's gonna do a really good job at it too. So yeah, just set my game mode here, and he'll fire away. You can see through the wall. Oh. He is kind of inaccurate, but you have an entire dungeon to deal with while the Ghast is shooting at fireballs at you the entire time. So it is kind of evil. Let's see. It's put in the stone here, so it is impenetrable by arrows. Can't shoot through that. Ghast fireballs can't even get knocked back into that. The only thing that could really take him out is a cannon. And good luck firing a cannon at a Ghast. Try setting up a cannon right here. You're not gonna have an easy time. Hello. So I put up a video, kind of like, I'll put that, I guess I'll put that in the description too, but I put up a video several months ago about a bug that's currently in the game, and you know how Mojang's great at fixing bugs, it's still in the game, where all ghasts can see through walls to the north and to the west, and they will, well, I already have the bug here where I can have it shoot through the wall. If I have its mouth shoved up against the wall, it'll actually shoot into the block, and then it'll just go right through the wall. But if you have their face shoved up against the wall, they will see through the wall to the north and to the west. And that's why this will only work right here. If it's here, it's not like it can face that way. It'll only see the wall here. If it's right here, it'll, you know, only see down into your lane if you're set up on the left lane. So pretty much only works on the right lane. Now this, you know, I've also tested some other good spots. The Victory Monument down here. So he can kind of see, we set it up on top of the Victory Monument. It can pretty much see anything down Brick Tower area. Not as good as kind of just covering the second wool dungeon by himself the whole time. Or down here by the Netherrack area. Could kind of set it up in this stone house and cover kind of the whole Netherrack area. It does have a sight range, so if I set him up right here, he cannot see all the way to the mountain. I'd have to put it right about here for him to kind of cover the entire mountain. But another kind of, one of the beautiful things about this, this isn't the worst part. The worst part is you can see through all walls to the northwest. If I kind of hold myself up here, because he's shooting at me, I need to take cover for a second, he's just going to keep firing. He doesn't care. If I put another layer of wall here, let me, not fall in the lava. Even if I put up another whole layer of blocks, if you came down here with the fishing pole and got just dirt and soul sand, which is usually what a lot of people ended up using down in this dungeon, he'll just eat right through it very easily. And he can see me through all walls to the northwest. That includes anybody up in the swamp up here, in kind of any kind of hidey hole, setting up any kind of, trying to hide and setting up any kind of cannons. He'll just keep firing. He's a great teammate. He's very good. Very good shot. Well, a little inaccurate, but he has infinite ammo. He doesn't run out or anything. And I guess that's it for him. Alright, well, I'm gonna show a few other things on the map here. Some ideas I've had, some concepts that didn't really fully develop or anything. Like this one's kind of a zombie pigmen cannon. Kind of just block up these spawners with blocks, and if you put them down in this pit, well, you can just knock them over there. If they've destroyed all their spawners over there, which happened for a lot of teams, they just broke all their pigmen spawners, you can just lob pigmen over there, kill yourself, and they have pigmen. It's really cool that you can lob them over into that lava, and they'll just kind of, like, let's see, if you angle it right, I didn't set this up like too well, didn't have this fully developed or anything, they'll just kind of chill in the lava here, and you can kind of lob them, keep lobbing them into the volcano, and they'll just be kind of a scattering of pigmen all throughout the volcano, kind of just chilling in these little lava things, and that's fun. Let's see, that's the zombie pigmen cannon. Got, I think, a couple more here. Let's see, time set. Go down here to the second old dungeon again, because we have another one down here at the bottom of the wool dungeon. I did discover kind of a really cool concept that I didn't get to fully develop. And I think it actually might have been really cool if I've been able to get this set in time. But anybody coming down here could... Generally, people were getting experience enough to block this off fast enough. That's easy enough. Now at this point, well, I mean, you can pour lava in there. Let's just say I cleared that. Okay, that's just lava in there. So, if I set up a box right here... Now, this isn't going to be enough to spawn, like, the zombies and stuff. But it can spawn the blazes, because they don't have a high amount of, they don't need a high light level. Now, from here, I can just start knocking blazes over. And if I have fire resist potion, I could do this for a little while. I don't have this perfectly set up. I didn't fully develop this one. Kind of just a concept. But I've been playing with it a little bit here, and it's actually might have came out pretty cool. Now, it doesn't look like much now. I don't think I need the roof. I'm just kind of lobbing blazes over there, and they're just kind of chilling over there. They are mad at me. They're firing fireballs. With a fire resist potion, you're immune to that, so that doesn't do any harm. I think I need this block here so that the light level's low enough. Actually, I think I only need that. Yeah, that was enough. Alright, so if I knock enough blazes over there, that's cool. Now, they just kind of chill there and hover. Blazes hover when they're mad at someone like that. And, actually, if I actually ascend back up through the dungeon, when they're still over there, they will follow me on their lane. They'll just start kind of rising up with me. I could get a bunch of them with a fire resist immune potion on myself and kind of have them start following me up. And then at this point, I'd hide and let the blazes do whatever they want on their side of the lane. Also warn my teammates that a horde of blazes is ascending from the lower part of the second dungeon. And then I just throw a bunch of blazes in their other team's face. See that rising up out of the ground down there. So, yeah. It is a kind of interesting concept. I didn't know, like, blazes had, they'll try to stay at your exact level. And he's trying to stay kind of around my level here. Which is kind of cool. So yeah, that's all I had for that. And the last thing is over here in the first wool dungeon. Oh, every dungeon has a cannon, a mob cannon. Yep. So, this is a water elevator going down to a set of spawners that are right there and a set of spawners that are right over there. And pretty much the water elevator is already pretty much built for me, because it's in a water dungeon. And, just threw a bunch of blocks around, kind of forced some water streams in certain spaces, and then just kind of set up the water elevator, going to 6 spawners down there. So we have a few creeper spawners, a couple skeleton spawners, and a zombie spawner, and a cave spider spawner. Sometimes get cave spiders up here. It's a water elevator, so it's every other, like, has a sign or whatever. So the only way a cave spider gets up here is if another mob pushes it up here, but that generally seems to happen. There's one now. There they are. Hey, cave spiders! So, right now, I'm just kind of pulling up mobs over in their lane, and they're just kind of chilling out over there. Now, as long as I stay in our lake over here, I think it needs a 32 block area until mobs start despawning. So as long as I stay in our lake, the mobs over there won't despawn, and they'll just keep gathering up. Just keep gathering them. Like any kind of mob farm, you can have a zillion over there. Oh no, I think they are despawning. I should have moved this little thingy up closer to our front of our lane. Maybe. But yeah, can kind of have them gather up, and we get creepers, skeletons, and zombies. Now, this is all they really do. They kind of just hang out in the water here. But the bad thing is, if the other team built a bridge, these mobs generally will find it, and they'll start moving around it. And anybody kind of coming through this area will probably die. Probably by the skeletons, more like. But the cave spider jumping out of the water at you is pretty brutal enough. But then, you know, at that point, they'll probably just figure out they can bypass it by digging under or making a bridge over or something. But this pond is pretty good for the punch bow, though. Yeah. And I think that's about it. I don't remember any other plans I had. The other eggs. You could tame a wolf using the cow and the wolf. There's not much you could do with it. I don't think I figured out any other cool tricks. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Oh well, whatever. So yeah, that's it. I got first world dungeon, second world dungeon, and third world dungeon little mob cannons. And then we have the Ghast Cannon. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Any kind of games or whatever I referred to, I'll try to link everything in the description. Oh, he despawned. Nuts. Oh well. And thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. And I just remembered one last thing that I discovered right before our match that we tried to use and kind of fell through. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Now I'm just gonna run along down here with this pick and take out the pigmen spawners. I can almost run, sprint, pop the spawner, and keep going. This thing takes them out quick. It's a efficiency 10 golden pick. Golden pick has, I think, 33 uses. Now, the main thing from this actually is, I notice I'm getting about 2 levels every time I break one of these spawners. And pretty much by the time you reach the top of the volcano there, I'm going to be level 26 something, somewhere around there. If somebody brings you an iron pick, I don't think, yeah. If somebody brings you an iron pick, you could pop some of these and finish it out for level 30. And if they bring you the enchanting table with the bookshelves, you have a nice level 30 bow that could potentially be very devastating. And, yep, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and later.